Well, we're back, and well, we returned to a mad world, and our thoughts are with everyone around the world that's suffering from this horrible virus. But the racing never stops on SBR, and as you can see, it's the SBR BTCC Classic Season 92. We're all in 1992 liveries, and giving it a try. It looks pretty fantastic. And this is round 1, 2 and 3 from the Redbull ring, and this is currently round 1 on a wet Redbull ring. So let's go through the drivers and see who's in what. Jeff then in David Leslie's car, Adam's in Lawrence Bristow's car, which will be nicknamed the Clown car. Ashley's in Kifo Dawes' Nissan. Kevin's in Andy Middlehurst's Nissan. Sean's in John Clelland's Vauxhall, naturally. Ben's the champion from last season's in Will Hoy's Toyota. Andrew's in Chris Nissan's BMW. Rob's in Matt Neal's original 92 car, which was the BMW. Nathan's in Colin McRae's one-off car. Leon's in Rob Gravitt's Peugeot, Works Peugeot livery. Jake is missing from this round, but is in Gary Ailes' Peugeot. Brian's in Ian Forrest's Not Kill livery car. Chris is in the Auto Trader Sean Walker car. Liam's in Patrick Watt's Mazda Shell livery car. Will's in the Champions car, which was Tim Harvey. And Alex is in Matt Neal's latter stage of the season car. So let's go through the grid then. Kevin's on pole ahead of Nathan. Will and Sean on the second row. Third row is Chris and Ash. Great from Ash. Then it's Adam and Ben on the fourth row. Fifth row is Leon and Liam, so Liam way back. Then we have Brian and Rob, followed by Jeff and Alex, and then at the very back is Andrew. It's going to take some time to learn the names, but we're ready to go at Red Bull Ring. Extremely wet conditions, very slippery conditions on reel, so literally it's like an ice rink, so these guys will have to respond to that. So wet's the order of the day as we get ready for a start. Season 5 is go. Class of 92 blast off, and looks like Kevin's got a fantastic start. Nathan will have to drop in behind, and it's 3 wide for third, so that could be interesting as we turn in, and there's contact already. Will's gone wide, and everyone else seems to have got through amazingly. Great respect from the drivers there, obviously all taking their time for the first corner with the conditions, but it is Kevin with a clear lead, and he's rocketing away at the moment. Nathan's second, Sean up to third, and he's being challenged now by Chris down the inside. Chris pulls a good move. Ben, Ashley and Will go into battle, and Ben's pushed Ashley wide a little bit there, so he flash the lights from Ashley, so Ben will get out the throttle and let him back through. A lot of collisions behind as well, very tight corner that, very hard to get right. Ben does let Ashley through, and then he's gone down the inside again at the next corner, and he's completely locked up and into the side of Ashley, so Ben's having a nightmare. The defending champion's not starting off well at all. Now Rob's hit him as he slows down to let Ashley back through, but observing the right etiquette, letting Ashley through. Ashley goes to ram him, which is a bit of a brain fade moment, but we'll let him off. He's probably upset. And meanwhile, back at lead, the other Nissan is leading the race. Sean Walker car, that is Chris in third. Sean's sideways in fourth, ahead of Liam, who's had a great start, avoiding all the dramas, up from about 10th to 5th. Leon's up there as well. And he's in 8th in the Rob Gravitt car, just behind Will in the Tim Harvey car. So we'll get to learn who's in what. That's Brian making strong progress at the start. Look, getting down the inside of Rob. Brian looked pretty good in practice, but he's got the measure of Rob there. He seems to have got through, but they're nudging each other on the straight, and that's less than ideal. There's plenty of room on that straight. And Ashley's had further dramas and dropped behind Ben. Through into this first corner again. I can't express how slippery the conditions are. As you can see there, Brian just getting sideways on it on acceleration. So these guys really have to show some skill. Mistakes will be made in conditions like this, but it's definitely something that the drivers need to understand and get used to. You know, up front there's a bit more drama, and Liam's passed Sean, so Liam rocketing up the order at the start of this race, although Sean's fighting back. Liam in the Patrick Watts livery car, and Patrick Watts actually joining SBR a couple of days ago, so nice to have him on board. I'm sure he'll be enjoying this. Seen his old livery going into battle much like it did back in the day. And Liam does take the position, so he is now the leading Scotsman. And the clown car of Adam is just in behind the Lawrence Bristow car. And a lot of people surprised Adam chose that livery. I wasn't one of them. And Ash way at the back now. Way at the front is Kevin, but looks like Nathan is starting to close him down, and the rest of the field just dropping off a bit. Flash of lights from Adam. Bit of a trademark of his, the flash of lights as they zoom through now. The back straight. Ben recovering, but way down. Not a great start to his championship defence. There's the clown car. Jeff up well as well. Jeff started pretty much last and he's 8th. So a real shuffle in the order. Rob has dispatched Brian and is now heading straight after the next car of Leon. Sorry, the next car is Alex. Yep, I will learn these liveries, don't worry. So we've got the two Matt Neal cars together. That's not confusing at all. There's Adam though all over the back of Sean. Sean not having a great start to this race. Doesn't seem to have the pace he had in qualifying. And he's dropping back. Meanwhile at the front, Nathan has caught Kevin and he's trying to make a move. Adam slices down the inside of Sean. Sean will try the cutback, but doesn't manage to get it done. I don't know what's going on here at the hairpin, but it looks like Alex might have gotten into Jeff there. I can't really call that, but it looks like a bit of a shuffle there. Ash still at the back, but he's got good pace. Let's see how far he can rise from there. So Adam's still fighting with Sean. So blast through the back side of the track. Now into this tricky left-hander. Look down the field to see where there's battles. There's a battle, and that is the Sean Walker car, I believe. No, it's not. It's Brian, I believe. Yeah, Brian's got off. Brian's off into the gravel and back onto the track, and just as Ben and Jeff arrive, Jeff has gone off at the previous corner, so that's how Ben's caught him, and well, Ben lets Jeff back through, but well, Brian caused that by coming back onto the track in a pretty silly manner. Got to ease yourself back onto the track, there's other cars around. And now Ben blasts past Jeff. So heading to the final two corners, the Rint corners. And there's the one of my favourite liveries, which is Leon's Rob Gravitt livery. Still this fight continues up front though. Kevin versus Nathan, and we see that a lot in GT3 racing, but we haven't seen it very much in the touring cars. So Kevin obviously used a Mazda last season. He's using his experience well as he leads this race, as everyone starts to struggle with turn 1. It's becoming a bit of a paddling pool. And Andrew at the back with Ash closing him down. Into the hairpin again. Leon's flashing, and it's not the first time. Probably the first time in a car though. Kevin still leads though, Nathan's still tracking him. Can't do a lot about it at the moment. And they filter through the Welsh curve and then into the Worth curve, sorry. Can't even say it. But all these cars looking amazing. Yet again, Ashley's done a fantastic job. Flat out now, and these guys really pulling away now, and it's still Chris in third, and he has Adam and Liam for company. Adam down the inside of Liam. Adam really flying in this race. Liam's seen it coming though, uses his experience, comes back through at the Rent curve and then into this Redbull mobile curve. First corner is the Niki Lauda curve, named after the great Austrian Formula 1 driver. Sadly passed away last season. Will we ever get her this season? Adam down the inside though. Liam, that's not going to work. All that's done is opened him up to a chance of Sean coming around the outside. Liam though has actually got a great drive, and he's going past Chris to head down now towards the Remus, like sort of hairpin, I guess we can call it, because it's one at a time normally. Liam's going to keep going though. Adam down the inside still of Sean. Liam can't get that done, but he might get a better exit. Adam stays ahead of Sean, and Will's joined the battle. Meanwhile, behind Will is Leon, doing a great job in 8th place. We saw Leon was probably the most unlucky driver last season, but we'll come back to that as Sean dives down the inside of Adam. No, not quite. Thinks better of it. And Liam's still looking around the back of Chris. Back to Leon though. He's ahead of Rob as we filter through to see where everyone is. And well, Ash has got past Andrew, so Ash is up 1 place. All drivers will score points if they finish, as unfortunately Callum wasn't able to make the race and has been removed from the championship and replaced by Jake Hill, so you can see Jake Hill back in the championship next week, and more on that later. But now Nathan's very serious about taking this lead. Kevin's very serious about not letting him have it, and he blocks that move. Can Nathan get down the inside? No, not quite. Meanwhile, everyone is third, but at the moment it's Chris from Liam, Adam, Sean and Will. Good line there from Liam. He might get the drive onto the front straight and maybe a move at turn 1 as Sean goes all agricultural off onto the grass, and that's allowed Will through. Ooh, Nathan very close to nudging the back of Kevin there. Kevin maybe coming across a little bit, and sideways from Nathan as he tries to feed the power in. Honestly, the conditions are absolutely treacherous. It's like an ice rink. And well, as we look back at the very aggressive front end on these Mazdas, they're all Mazda Atenzas, and that's what everyone's using this season to try and keep the racing close. And Adam still just protecting his position from Will. Sean takes a penalty, that's why his car's gone a bit see-through. And well, Leon and Rob been battling now for a few laps, shows no signs of abating, and that looks like Rob down the outside. Leon's covering the inside, and Leon should be able to keep the position. Looks like he has. We're back at the front, and now, well, Kevin's still holding on well. Chris is still doing well, a great job in third, carrying on his strong form towards the end of season 4. He's carried it into season 5 and he's up in the podium places at the moment. But he's got the well, so-called favourites for the championships and that. And well, there goes Will down the inside. He scares Adam out the way and pulls the move. He was completely out of control, but he managed to get it done. And Adam maybe saw that coming and thought, better leave some space. Now Sean's attacking, and if he gets the slipstream from Will, which looks like he will, there's too many Wills in that sentence, that should move him through as he tries to go down the inside now of Adam. Can he pull that move off? Sean's starting to make progress now after falling backwards very quickly, but Adam's got the overlap and should be able to retake the position as we head down towards the tight chicane at Remus. And into the braking zone they go, and Adam does indeed take the place though. Sean's hanging on around the outside. He might get the drive down the next straight. These are the best overtaking places on the track into these slow corners, and Adam's still hanging on in there, but Sean tries to swing around the outside. And again, they're still side by side. They've been side by side now for nearly a whole lap. And Adam now surely he's got the position, but Sean's still got a slight overlap, and he might use that, and he does. Adam's trying to leave space. Adam's got the position, but he's gone wide. Sean comes back again, a little bit of contact, door to door. And now Sean surely will take the place. Adam's still trying to hang on the outside. Great racing from these two. But now finally Sean, after about a lap sideways, side by side, sorry, takes a position. Leon though, still having issues with Rob. Rob won't go away. And these two now pulling away. Well, Ben's actually there in the background, so Ben making good progress. He's up to 10th. And he'll be trying to home in on these guys with 3 laps to go. If they keep battling like that, he will. Well, Sean's gone off again. He likes that bit of grass. Maybe that's just his job to cut that. Chris is still holding on well in 3rd, and he's been there a long time. Liam's not really found a way through yet. And again, these two are side by side, and this time Adam comes back through on Sean. Liam's got to figure out a way through though. Let's see as we go down to the hairpin, still the same positions up front, you're not missing anything. Liam's thought about a move down the inside, can't get it done. And now Will's there. Will with a good exit. Not quite able to get the overlap. And now Rob trying to go around the outside of Leon again. Ben's ever closer. And Leon just squares the corner off. That's Alex in 11th, 12th for Jeff, 13th now Ash, so Ash is past Andrew and he is past Brian. So some progress for Ash. Will be not very happy about that move from Ben, and rightly so. These guys still lapping faster and faster, pushing each other to the limit. Kevin still with the advantage, and these two are right on the edge. Chris still impressed me though in 3rd place. Liam still not found a way through. Will's there hovering, waiting for something to happen. In touring cars you can guarantee something's going to happen. Sean meanwhile is still trying to get rid of Adam. But that clown car is not the easiest to overtake. These two still showing how it's done. So easy to make a mistake though. You can see the curbs are treacherous. Adam made a mistake and that's put Sean onto him. Sean's down the inside. He'll try and take it at Lauder corner. And he gets that done. Now finally can he pull away? And these two, yeah, they're still pretty much side by side the whole way around this track. And Leon doing a great defensive job because I've not seen Rob get in front of him yet. And Ben's nearly there now. And Liam down the inside. Let's cut back to that. Yes, he does. He's not quite got it done though. And now he's got an overlap on Chris. Chris is, as he come across, or as Liam spun him. Now Liam's into Will as well. Absolute bedlam here on the penultimate lap. And Adam's found a way through. Sean can't get past Liam. He's hit him up the back. So Adam's been promoted 4 places. He thinks that's brilliant. On board with Liam, and we've slowed it down. So Liam gets up the inside, gets a bit of oversteer, which puts him into the back corner of Chris. Chris is coming back off the curb and doesn't realise Liam's there. And well, I'm sure they both could have avoided that. But the outcome is Chris is in the wall. Will did really well to save that as well. So, well, you have to say it's a racing incident, but could have been avoided if one of them decided to either back out of it or turn left. Stewards put that down as a racing incident and a warning. And this battle's now been joined by Ben. So if they can't figure it out, they're going to get overtaken. These guys now are about to start the last lap though, and Kevin still doesn't look like he's going to be overtaken by Nathan. Nathan just doesn't seem to have an answer for Kevin. But Adam now defending 3rd place for his life with Liam, and now Sean behind there. Will's dropped back because of that crash, probably had a bit of damage I would have thought. And that's Sean past Adam, so Adam's been shoved out by Liam, and he's, well, dropped 2 places. Liam defending the inside, Sean looking for a space. Adam drops 2 places, Liam made the move. Ben now up the inside of Rob. Bit of contact, Rob's left his braking too late, he's into the side of Leon, half spun Leon round. And Ben says thank you very much and takes 2 positions. Well, Rob just outbraking himself and half spun Leon. Leon's managed to continue though. You have to say that's probably the right outcome. Ben just sat back and waited for that to happen and takes 2 positions on this last lap, which could be crucial for him come the end of the season. Not having the best of days. Now Liam and Sean go into battle. Scotland bragging rights at stake here. Sean trying to go around the outside. He'd be brave doing that because if it's touring cars you might get pushed out wide, but Liam has left him space and Sean continues with it. He's got the overlap and he should take this, and Adam dives down the inside at the same time on Liam. That's brave, probably a little bit aggressive, but he's got it done. He saw the opportunity and took it. Liam was kind of hung out to dry by Sean a little bit. He's pinned on the outside, but it's going to be Kevin, I think, because unless Nathan can find a way through on the inside at the last corner. He's nudged him. Will he go for the move? No. Kevin's got it done, I think. Unless Nathan get a good drive out the last corner, he can't. Kevin wins the first race of the season ahead of Nathan. And what a race that was. Great racing between 2 top drivers. Sean looks like he's got 3rd in the bag ahead of Adam, who's going to be 4th. 5th is going to be Liam. 6th looks like it's going to be Will. And who's 7th? Well, 7th is going to be Chris, who was 3rd for so long. 8th, fair comeback for Ben from last. And he's ahead of Leon, who's 9th. He'll be pleased with that. 10th, Rob, lost out in that shuffle at the end. But it's kind of all of his own making. Alex will come home 11th. Good work from Alex. 12th for Ash. Well, he was last, so... and annoyed. Jeff, 13th, 14th for Andrew and 15th for Brian, who could have done a lot better than that. There's the results, we've just been through them, but there they are for you anyway. Fastest lap to Nathan on lap 8, so those guys really were pushing on. So got to say, good from Leon, fantastic from Kevin. Chris impressed me quite a lot, and Sean done well to get a podium from well, he was 7th or 8th, dropping back in the race. But your winner is Kevin in the Nissan Middlehurst livery. Join us for race 2 very shortly, class of '92.